everyone, welcome to IB Tattoo Studio. Let's do a quick tour. Now that you have a new tattoo, you're going to want to be gentle with it for the next 2 weeks. A beautiful tattoo can get seriously damaged if it gets infected. So it's about 10 to 14 days, the total healing period. There's a couple of different ways that we wrap a tattoo once we're done. So one of the ways is called second skin. It's like this clear breathing bandage that you can leave on for 3 to 5 days. And that is something that you would then follow the general washing instructions after taking this off after 3 to 5 days. The only time that you would take this little bandage off early is if you notice that there's water underneath, or let's say your body has leaked a lot of fluid, ink, or blood, and the bandage is filled, it's like a little bubble filled with fluid. In that case, I would take the bandage off right away, wash it with the soap that you're given from the shop. IB Tattoo Studio gives you Aftercare, and then let it air dry. After it starts to feel tight and a little bit like hard when you're moving it, feels like, it's dry now. Then you can start to use a very small amount of the Aftercare moisturizer that you're provided. And when I say very small amount, specifically I usually mean like a pea-size amount, and you're going to be applying that, very lightly over the tattoo, and you don't want to leave your tattoo looking oily or shiny. If it's oily or shiny, it can be starved for oxygen, and then that can actually cause more scabbing. So less is more. When you're washing it, you're just using your hand, you're using the soap, you're being very gentle, then you're letting it air dry, or you can pat dry with paper towel, and then after that, a very small amount of moisturizer. Another way that I love to wrap tattoos is with just this simple little meat pack bandage. It's a non-stick thing. So you can choose to remove this bandage after 3 to 4 hours of getting tattooed. Depending on the time of day, you may want to sleep with this on overnight. If you choose to sleep with it on overnight, it's all good, you're good to go. If you choose to take your bandage off, then you're going to need to wash your tattoo with the unscented soap that you're provided from the studio. You're going to want to, again, just use your hand very lightly, nothing abrasive when you're washing your tattoo, and then air dry or pat dry with paper towel. Make sure not to use your bath towel for the first couple of days, because even if it's a new bath towel, the wet bath towel can actually have bacteria kind of get reactivated, and that can cause sometimes a staph infection. So just those first 2 days, you're going to be just washing your tattoo once a day, keeping it clean and dry, and then after it starts to feel tight and a little bit like tight when you're moving, then you can start to use a very small amount of Aftercare moisturizer, again, that you're provided by the studio. Usually, like a pea-size amount, once or twice a day. It's like really good to just kind of rub it on your hands and then pat it over your tattoo so it's nice and light, the application. Assuming that you're getting enough water and enough rest, your body's going to heal from the inside out, and you're going to do what you need to do and you'll heal fine. If you choose to sleep with your bandage on, take it off in the morning, jump in the shower, wash everything else first, and then wash your tattoo last. Just because if you wash your tattoo first, and then you can end up getting conditioner in your tattoo. So that's just the kind of simple way to do that. And then again, you're just using light moisturizer after 2 days, not for the first 2 days when you first remove your bandage after first getting tattooed. Dry healing is a good thing because you want the outside of the tattoo to close up. The sooner the tattoo dries and closes on the outside, the less risk you are for staph infection. Washing your tattoo once a day should be enough, unless you're out doing construction, yard work, or getting actually physically dirty. Let's say you're playing with kids or feel like you bumped a wall with your fresh tattoo at a mall, then absolutely give it a second wash or have another shower. You want to make sure that your tattoo is just clean and dry. Don't avoid activity, live your life, but making sure that you're kind of protecting that area. So you don't want to put anything on there that's going to be abrasive, don't wear anything that's very tight, and don't wear anything that's going to be rubbing your tattoo. After 2 days, you're going to notice that your tattoo starts to become tight and itchy, at which point that's when you're going to start to use the Aftercare moisturizer once a day, a very small amount, applied gently, not too much. If it looks oily and shiny, you're starving the skin for oxygen, which can cause more scabs. And the scabs and the flakes, if they get rubbed off or picked off, that can actually pull the ink out of your tattoo. So you want to protect your flakes, we like to say. Protect your flakes for 10 to 14 days. At the end of the 10 to 14 day period, the skin will look shiny and pretty new, and that's like good to go. You're now healed, and obviously protect your tattoo still from the sun. Don't bake it right away. Wear sunscreen, but then you don't have to be so cautious at that point. The nose. No hot tubs, no swimming, no submerging your tattoo in the water. This is just for the 10 to 14 day period. You can shower, but just avoid submerging your tattoo and soaking it. Again, that's just because we want to protect the flakes and let the tattoo be kind of a dry heal. People have been healing tattoos since 3000 BC. We're good at healing ink in the body all by ourselves, assuming that we're getting enough water, rest, and eating healthy. Once the 2-week period is done, then you're good to lube up your tattoo and show it off. And I love to see healed photos, so by all means, send me your healed tattoo photos. They're absolutely awesome and fun to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop me a line at ivtattoostudio@gmail.com. I will put all the information in the usual places, and look forward to seeing you guys. Love you, bye. Almost forgot. Slap it, don't scratch it. You're gonna look crazy, but then your ink is gonna heal amazing. Don't scratch, don't scratch, don't do it. This is my first YouTube video, guys, so let me know if you like it. All the other social media stuff, like and follow and subscribe and tweet and okay, bye.